We begin today lying on our backs, hugging the knees into the chest, taking a few breaths, feeling our body, preparing for this movement. To get the blood flowing, maybe getting our little sweat on, and we can begin to rock the knees gently side to side, starting to make these movements bigger with each rock. And whenever you're ready, we'll gently prepare to rock up into boat pose. So fling those legs up a time or two and rock up onto the sit bones, finding your balance spot, sucking the navel into the spine, lifting the chest up high, knees are bent. Inhale to raise the arms above the head, and exhale, open to the left. Inhale, reach. Exhale, twist. 5 times each side. Moving with your breath. We won't be twisting too far, but this is really strengthening the abdominals. Use your focus point. Keep breathing. You got this. Building up that heat, that fire. Beautiful. Last round. And exhale, hands to heart center. Hold here. 3, 2, 1. And gently release. Crossing the feet at the ankles, coming to sit in easy seat. Taking a few little hip circles. Taking a moment to catch our breath. Waking up the lower back, saying hello to the spine. And next, we gently make our way onto all fours, preparing for tabletop pose. Scooting to the middle of the mat, grounding down through the tops of the feet and the hands, taking a few rounds of cat-cow. Moving with the breath, synchronizing body and mind. Beautiful. Feeling the length of the back as we ground down and connect to the earth. Meeting in tabletop, neutral spine. Inhale to release the left leg and right arm. Exhale, crunch knee to nose. Inhale, extend, and exhale, crunch. Taking 5 rounds of this balancing tabletop. Really using your core strength. Beautiful. Feeling nice and strong. And on this last inhale, keep the leg raised, bend the knee, reach the arm back for the ankle, and exhale to press the foot into the hand, helping you reach it towards the sky. 1 big breath. And exhale. You can release the foot, but keep the leg up. Bend the knee about 3 times, just waking up the quadricep. Beautiful. Then gently release, tabletop, and extend the other arm and leg. Inhale, reach. Exhale, crunch. Making these movements conscious and strong. Not going too fast. If your pace does not match mine, that's totally okay. Taking 5 on this side before bending the knee and reaching the arm back, coming into our tiger pose. Really using the opposition of the foot and the hand to help you open up through the hips and the back. gripping through the fingers. One more breath. Exhale to release, bending the knee. Nice and strong. On your next exhale, release to tabletop, then tuck the toes and send the hips up for downward facing dog. Finding length in the legs, maybe pedaling out the feet. Then finding our static downward facing dog. Inhale, reach the right leg high. Exhale, tap the toes. Inhale, reach. Exhale, tap. Taking 10 of these, keeping integrity in the spine as we ground down through the hands, reaching the crown of the head forward. Waking up the hip flexor, breathing. And on your final one, we'll bend the knee, bring it in through the chest, coming into high plank. Hold here. Tap the left elbow and the right, each 3 times. Nice and strong core. And then send it back, 3-legged dog. Planting the right foot, find our downward facing dog before inhaling to reach the left up, repeating on this side. 10 toe taps. Really pressing away from the mat, still reaching the chest towards the legs. Feeling the burn, maybe feeling a little sweat trickle down. And then bringing the knee in through the chest, nice and high. Pull it in and tap the elbows. Exhale, 3-legged dog. Coming into downward facing dog, plant the feet. Inhale, gaze at the hands, rolling through the back. Exhale, high plank. Turning to side plank. Inhale, reach the right arm up, stacking the feet. Keep the hips lifted, nice and strong. Taking 2 more breaths here. Before we exhale, coming back through high plank to take the other side. Adding in any extra arm movements to make this a little bit more challenging. Stabilizing through the core, squeezing the glutes together. On your next exhale, come through plank pose and send the hips back, leaning down onto the forearms, making your way into dolphin. Press the chest towards the legs, and then tap the nose towards the hands. Press back. Tap and press back, opening up through the shoulders and the upper back, drawing the navel in, nice and strong in the abdominals. This is great practice for headstands and inversions, strengthening through the shoulders. Tap 2 more times, and then we'll take a little rest, a momentary reset, down in child's pose. Send the hips back towards the heels, steeple the fingers, finding length in the sides of the arms. Just take a few breaths. Catch your breath if you need to. And whenever you're ready, step the right foot up, coming into a 90-90 lunge. Then tuck the back toe, connect to the core, and lift the knee off the mat. Hold here. We want our hips square, pelvis down and towards the front of the mat. Stay strong for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift off, coming into warrior 3, nice and controlled. Shifting your weight, bringing the chest in line with the mat. Hold here. Using your breath, We can gently tap the knee to the standing leg for a Shiva squat, or we can stay in our warrior three. On your next exhale, gently release the foot, step back into a high runner's lunge. Taking one breath here. And then exhale to drop the left knee to the mat. Kickstand the foot behind you and come into a little variation of extended side angle. Reaching the arm overhead, just getting a nice stretch. Breathe in this moment. And then exhale, turn to the front of the mat. Stepping the right leg back to meet the left on the knees, and then stepping the left foot up into our 90-90 lunge. Checking your alignment before tucking the toes to lift the knee. Slightly tucking in the tailbone here, holding. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And whenever you're ready, lift off, warrior three. Squeezing the glutes, squaring the hips, taking your gaze to the floor. Taking the squats, if that's in your practice, if we want to challenge ourselves a little bit extra. This is it, so make it good. And release, high lunge. Taking the fingertips to the mat. Find a breath. And then gently release the knee to the mat and come into our modified extended side angle. Ending this practice with a little stretch. Finding any other movements, any other stretches that your body needs to fully release and feel balanced. And I meet you on the knees, finding a few breaths to end our practice. Thank you for joining me today. I hope we built up some heat and got a good workout in. I'll see you next time.